Welcome to the Bad Movie Night podcast, covering the worst movies you've never seen. We hope you enjoy listening to Bad Movie Night podcast.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another exciting episode of the Bad Movie Night podcast. My name is Chris. And tonight, we are talking about Witchcraft V, the Dance of Death. Or something, is it the Dance of Death?
Dance with the Devil.
Dance with the Devil!
The 6th day of the 6th month of the 6th year since I last appeared. No one can break the silence.
The tradition of terror continues in Witchcraft V, Dance with the Devil. Now on video cassette from Academy Entertainment.
On the 3rd month of the 7th day and the 6th minute since we started this, Chris. Why are you rubbing your nipples?
Seriously?
I wasn't until you said that.
You have a fucking witchcraft shirt?
I got a motherfucking witchcraft shirt up in here. Oh yeah!
Oh, shit.
That's pretty sweet.
Why would you buy that?
You
I
just
didn't buy
funded their
shit.
next movie, Chris.
Guys,
Trauma
I
sent
had
to you.
a date with my wife where we made t-shirts with the cricket. And I opted for the witchcraft shirt that I designed.
You look like
say
you belong in a
Witchcraft
movie
five.
the way
Oh
you moved
my
your chest
God.
around,
Yeah.
Chris.
Devil in you. We'll get it. We'll unpack it.
No, but there will be.
Oh my god.
No, it's
Would
cool,
you like
right?
me to start speaking German to you, Chris?
I can put it on TeePublic if you guys want to buy a witchcraft shirt. Guys, I'm just saying. You guys
That
want
gets
a
in
witchcraft?
Devil,
trouble?
you get
Like,
the horns.
Who owns that?
Will that get us in trouble? No one owns witchcraft. It's made by like hobos now in the streets.
I thought Trumbo owned it.
What about Julie
Now,
Strayed?
here's what I'll do. I'll change it from witchcraft to say.
Can you
Bad
stop
Movie Night.
touching your chest?
There
It's
you
really
go.
weird.
That'd be cool.
No, it's not weird. It's pleasurable, and I like it.
It should just
okay?
be like bad movie night with a heart symbol and then witchcraft.
No, because it's not true.
Why are you trying to bring down my cool? You're such a downer. You don't even like my witchcraft shirt, AJ.
I like your witchcraft shirt.
That's not what I was picking up. You sounded like you were negative about my witchcraft shirt,
Well,
and I was very
it needs
excited.
a little design help, I think, but
It's the fucking literal logo from the movie.
Stop it.
Quit shaking your titties at us.
Y'all are jealous. Y'all are jealous. Anyways,
Make
tonight.
that look too natural. Like you've done this a lot. Have
Look,
you been practicing in the mirror?
There's that song called "Shake Your Moneymaker" or something by like Crosby,
Black
Stills, and
Crowes?
Cox or something. Is it okay? Is it Black Crows?
Yes.
Yes.
It's an album.
Or is it? Yeah.
Counting
That is
Crows.
okay. Maybe no. The Counting Crows is weird. Like they were awful, and then they did that song for Shrek, and I kind of liked it.
oh really?
Park.
Yeah.
They had
They
that
put-
song for Cruel Intentions that was really good.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
All I don't know
They
is
had a
Mr.
song for
Jones.
Cruel Intentions.
Yeah,
Mr.
the piano.
Jones.
That's like one of the best soundtracks.
Yeah.
Mr. Jones is my
Mr. Jones
sibling.
is a good song.
Mr. Jones is some hot garbage spiff.
They had the Verve on there. Remember the Verve? Bittersweet Symphony?
Yeah, I remember the
Colorblind.
Verve.
And they got sued and then they were done.
We don't have time for this
the
today,
song,
folks.
AJ.
Wait, I'm
got an
thinking
hour.
of. Wait, did you say Cruel Intentions or Disturbing Behavior? I'm thinking of Disturbing
Cruel
Behavior.
Intentions.
No, Cruel Intentions.
Ryan Phillippe movie? Okay.
Yes,
classic.
Reese
Yeah.
Witherspoon.
Yeah, that's a
There's
good
like
movie.
4 of them. How many are
Not
there?
Sarah
Gosh.
Gilbert. What the fuck is her name?
Sarah
Yes,
Michelle Gellar.
That is
Sarah
such a great
Gilbert.
soundtrack.
It is such a. I like Sarah Gilbert. Anyways,
Little
We
House
should
on
talk
the
about the
Prairie.
movie.
Little House on the Prairie.
Isn't that Sarah Gilbert?
Oh, that might have been. And that guy. He
Michael
kind of looked like our dad.
Landon.
Michael Landon.
He did look
Michael
Michael Landon was my father.
Highway to Heaven.
Yes.
Whatever happened to that beard guy with him? On Highway to
I don't
Heaven?
know. I'm just waiting for AJ.
What are we talking about?
I don't know.
AJ's rocking out to some early
He's got
2000s
his Counting
soft rock.
Crows
Pop
album
rock.
going.
Well, we are back, guys. We're back. It has been a long time coming. It's been a while since we've tapped into the Witchcraft series, and I am feeling rejuvenated and alive once again because we are 5 movies into the series, 16 total,
That's
I believe.
it. We're just starting.
So we're not even a
Tip of the
third.
We're not even at the halfway point
Not
yet.
at the halfway, not even at the third. Almost at the, I guess technically around the third. If you shimmy around some stuff, we can make it. We can
That's
consider
not how
it
math
third.
works.
What's
You
going to
can't
happen when
shimmy
we
math.
complete it? You're gonna have
shimmy-
a special
Shimmy it
party.
around.
You can definitely shimmy math. That's what
We've
called
got a math
rounding.
teacher on the
Dude,
podcast here.
what-
Is there
what-
anything called shimmying in your math book?
Rounding
You
is
shimmy
shimmying.
all the time.
Rounding is shimmying. Rounding and shimmying are the same thing.
No. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Lindsay's with me on this. I saw it. Anyways, guys, I don't know what you guys keep going off about.
You can't trust
stuff.
somebody
We're
who has a
talking
voice like
about-
that. She sounds possessed by the devil himself.
Satan!
Are you possessed by our Lord and Savior Duke Nukem as well, Lindsay?
Yes.
No, I was on Friday, but now I sound like this.
We missed it. All right. Witchcraft 5. I'm excited to be here and to talk about it. AJ, what is Witchcraft 5 Dance with the Devil about?
There's a lot here. Let me get started. Cain is an agent of Satan. He uses the cover of stage magic to collect souls.
And I like rock and roll.
William is a warlock who comes under Cain's power,
I'm coming from his power.
which somehow results in lots and lots of hot, steamy sex.
Oh,
You thought Chris's browser history was something. Make room for this perverted garbage as we descend into the soft-core world of Witchcraft 5. Dance with the devil.
Devil. Titties. Rated R because you couldn't see a goddamn thing. We'll get into it, Aaron. Don't worry. You'll have your moment to lay out all of your thoughts about the movie. But that is not the moment that we were at. Okay. AG, that was a great premise hole. I appreciate that. I appreciate you doing all that work. And now it is time to dive into 1993
Three.
for Witchcraft 5 and get a little context for the movie and the year it was released. So here we go.
For Aaron's History Hole.
Witchcraft 5.
Not even a cool background. I thought you were going to be in
devil.
between some cleavage or something.
I actually,
Witchcraft 6.
That's Witchcraft 6.
I wanted to get this
the wrong
scene-
cover, you fuck.
That's the wrong one.
Oops.
How could you
all
do
right,
this to us?
Well, I hope I have
does
the right
that
people.
one for 5.
We don't learn Roman numerals. In
Oh, I just
school.
got the
It's
wrong
okay.
picture
Fuck
somehow.
Roman
Okay.
numerals. I have no idea.
My bad. No, I downloaded the wrong picture.
Well, you ruined the
Whatever.
show. I'll just say that. It's a ruined
I
show.
don't really give a shit. It's fine.
Shut it down.
It's this
Shut
minus
this shit
one. Just put an
Well,
overlay with
there's
negative
so
one,
much
minus one.
diversity with the Witchcraft posters.
Look at that logo. See the logo? I'm really good at that move. You guys like that? I'm good.
Yeah, you're
No,
really
it's
good
weird.
at that.
I'm good at it.
The tagline for this film was, "This time the devil wants more than just your soul."
He wants your titties.
I was swallowed. It's funny because it's true.
Just like this movie, Chris.
True.
Yeah.
Oh, God. So this was released on June 9th, 1993. Some other June 1993 films are Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah. There you go.
And that's the end of your history. hole.
Pretty
No, I'm
much
just
the same thing.
kidding. Last Action Hero,
Oh, that's a fun one.
the
That's a great
AOL
one.
commercial turned movie, Sleepless in Seattle.
Oh, I thought you were going to say the net.
And
Great
Dude,
flick.
no. Oh, yeah.
I was watching the
Net
net
sounds
the one night when I was super high, and it was a mind blowing
It's
experience.
intense.
It's intense, and there was a lot of moments that I remembered, like lines and stuff. We should cover the net.
That's a great movie.
That's
Great
what I was
movie.
either.
It's dumb, but it's great. And then the story of how Spiv was created, called "What's Love Got to Do with It?"
Oh shit,
Got
Spiv.
got to do with it.
Spiv, do you ever think about that moment you were conceived?
All the time.
Creepy Spiv.
Moving along from that, because it's hard to. I don't even. What?
Yep.
Okay.
It's hard. Oh, it's hard.
It's hard.
It's hard.
Our director for this film was Talun Hsu,
That's a badass name.
who has 4 director's credits. This was his first film. And we're going to talk about some of the other works he's done because some of these sound amazing.
Really?
But one of them was called Rice on White. It's a crass yet heartfelt romantic comedy with an un-PC take on Asian American men.
Nope.
We're not going to watch that one, don't worry.
Pass on that. Pass on that.
But he did direct this movie called... Nope, that's not the one. Which one is it?
It's good. It's good shit. It's good shit, Aaron. Very nice, Aaron. Good job. That's great.
Oh, this is the one.
We've gotten
Right?
so much worse.
This
Okay,
is the
this
one
one.
that
It's
the black
it's
one.
because the cover doesn't match the title here.
Codename The Silencer.
Yeah. Yes.
Is that it?
Bridget Nielsen.
Is that it?
I forgot to take the.
What's going on?
This is awful.
I didn't write down what
This is
this
like
was
last
about.
week's, all over
Something.
again.
So we'll talk about that one later.
And the thing in the jigger.
But he did produce this
All right, this is
film,
good. This is good.
starring that fucking fucker who fucking says fuck a lot in that fucking show called Dexter. You know, fucking fuckers.
Dokes?
Yes,
I love Dokes.
Jennifer Carpenter. She always constantly
Oh,
says like fucking fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, Jennifer.
Yeah, I like her too.
Lethal Eviction. This is a story from next year
It's
about
eviction, not
United
eviction.
States
Lethal
apartment
erection.
situations. Lethal Erection.
Is this the
Sir.
serial squatter?
Now that's a movie we should make, but it's actually about cereals, like food.
When someone's sitting on them.
We'll get the FDA involved. It's going to be the whole full circle. It's a prequel. It's a
Spiv is
pre-sequel.
dressed like
Can we start over?
Spiv is dressed like Freddy Cougar in a Star Trek episode. Like what? Call everyone bitch like on a Star Trek episode. That's what I want.
Make it so, number one, bitch. All right. All right, so this is apartment dwellers meet violent ends soon after a new landlord takes over their building. This was written or directed by Michael Pfeiffer, which I believe is the brother of our Patreon, Matthew Pfeiffer.
Oh, interesting.
I was gonna say
I hear
Michelle
he's
Pfeiffer.
dangerous with a butter knife.
Yeah, oh boy. How do you do that with a butter knife? Anyway.
I don't know. You got
Full contact.
Is that Emilio Estevez?
That's not Emilio Estevez, no, but it looks just like
Oh,
him.
it looks like him.
Yeah,
This is some short
Budget Emilio.
shorts.
Dude, there's a testicle hanging out. I think.
Budget Emilio.
He uses Nair.
They had to fucking Photoshop out his testicle.
It's short.
Zoom in on the testicle. Let's
I
see
love me
what's
some
in there.
Emilio Estevez, man. His movies
That's not
are great.
Emilio Estevez. It looks like Martin Sheen.
It's Emilio, man. I'm gonna watch some detail.
It actually
Emily
kind of looks
Docs
like the
here.
guy from the game. Who was in the game?
Yes,
Michael
his
Douglas?
Michael
No.
Douglas.
That's
Oh,
his
Michael
Yeah,
Douglas.
it kind of does.
I was thinking of Breckenmeyer or whatever.
Oh yeah,
That guy.
Is that Freddie Mercury?
Maybe a little.
No, it's not his.
All right, full contact, Chris. You know all about this. From 1993, Luke Powers travels to LA to find that his brother has been murdered in a back alley martial arts tournament.
Hate it when
Luke
that happens.
enters the tournament circuit to try and flush out his brother's killer. With the help of a trainer and former fighter, Luke, although they say about luck this time, Luck enters what he thinks will be a victorious battle. Gotta love those IMDb
maybe that's
synopsises.
his fight name. He went from
Isn't that
Luke
the
to Luck.
storyline? The blood
Is that
sport?
Luke? No, my name's Luck. Is it
His
what?
Kinda is.
brother
It kinda
dies
is
and then he
the story
drinks
to
this
why he
tournament?
did.
Yeah.
And then
there's a
finally,
Fatal Blade.
oh,
Gary
Look
Daniels.
at that background.
Yep, this looks
Put
pretty
that one on
awesome.
the wheel.
That was a popular background for a while.
This is also called Guido from 2000. East meets West as the Japanese Yakuza battle drug lords and LAPD in the streets of Los Angeles.
That one looks pretty sweet. I mean,
Yeah, I would
Cool,
definitely
yeah.
watch that. What year is that from?
That's from 2000.
2000.
Okay.
Yeah, so just a couple of quick things. Our writers for this film were James Marandino, who also wrote Witchcraft 4 and SLC Punk. I have no idea what that is, but I've heard of it.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
that's a
And then
solid-
Steve Timon, who wrote Ring of Fire, Deathmatch, and Club Wildside.
His last name is Timon. That's awful.
Timon?
How do you go through
Hyman?
school with that last name?
I don't know. What would it rhyme with? I don't understand what you're getting at, Rebecca. I'm just kidding. I get it.
That's all I got
It's
for this week.
Hyman.
Oh, that's not what I was thinking at all.
I thought you meant hyphen.
Is that
all I
it?
got. That's it. There's no need for more.
Look at this, Chris. We'll
Nobody
be done
cares who
before you
made
know it.
this movie.
Making record time.
Nobody cares
You
about
had-
any of this.
You have
Record
put in
time.
the least amount of effort this year so far. And frankly,
That's saying something with me on the show, Aaron.
that's saying. Wait a minute.
Oh, super burn.
I mean,
Remember
I would
back in
normally
the
take
day-
offense, but I just don't care.
Do you remember back in the day when he would like dress up as the characters and stuff?
That
Yeah.
was like 2 weeks ago.
Dude,
Yeah, really.
That was really cool one.
Those were
where he
great
was the
times.
lion.
You guys bitched and complained because we laughed for 15
was
minutes
such a
straight.
good time.
Chris
Now
didn't edit it out because he was too lazy.
That is true. That's 100% true. I don't edit anymore. Why? Exactly. We saw
how
the
many
movies?
How many movies from 1993 did we see?
A lot. I don't keep track anymore. I gave up.
As it became a running joke. In year
Schindler's List.
3.
It was the year of Schindler's List.
Right.
Yeah.
That used to be the joke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Used to be.
You know what would be cool if we moved on to this weird, awkward
It was the old era.
Moving along. All right.
So, Lindsay, what did you think?
I'm just gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep prolonging this until you guys.
All right, I'll let you know what I thought, Chris.
All right, here we go. We got time to move on for Lindsay's.
You want to know?
It's time for the rabbit hole. Grab your rope and your galoshes and prepare to dive deep into your host's wealth of knowledge with more connections than a LinkedIn recruiter or a Wikipedia editor on a 5-day met bender. Here's your host, Lindsay Washburn.
Oh, that's a cover.
Good to go, Lindsay.
That's the
That's
cover.
the correct
Aaron, take some
cover.
notes.
True professional.
Why isn't he
All right.
holding an amoeba?
It's
I
one
mean,
of the
he's holding
souls
something.
that he's giving away.
Souls.
The jellyfish-looking things.
Right.
Okay, I'll try to get through this
Like-
with my shitty voice. Here's our movie. Dance.
It's full of salt.
Here's our movie, Dance with the or Witchcraft 5, Dance with the Devil. Oh my god.
Sound like the guy that asked for change outside the coffee shop.
I
And it was,
Lindsay finally hit puberty.
I did.
I like my 6th grade voice.
It was written by Steve Timon, who I could not find a picture of, like a verified picture of. It's like this guy doesn't exist. I found a Steve Timon, a guy who has like his own website, but it had no information on there if he was this Steve Timon. So I'm like, I can't put some rando's picture on here.
He doesn't want to lay claim to this movie.
Exactly.
Why not?
Exactly. So I just put the question mark because no one evidently knows what this guy looks like. But as Aaron said, he also wrote Ring of Fire and Ring of Fire 2 Blood and Steel.
Don the Dragon Wilson.
Yes.
Don the Dragon. Wow, he's on his own cover 3 times. That's crazy.
I know. Ring of Fire 2 Blood and Steel is fucking great. If you haven't seen number 2 Blood and Steel, it's fucking great.
No, we've seen a
never
bunch
seen
of
it.
Don the
He does
Dragon
number 2.
movies.
Got it.
We've seen a bunch of his movies, and he never fights.
Right.
He
Does he
never
fight
fights
in
any.
those?
Oh, yeah,
And he has
he-
0 emotion.
Okay.
He fights in these. But like we said, it stars Don the Dragon Wilson. And he is thought to be the greatest kickboxing champion in history.
He thinks he is, or others think that?
No,
Well,
he's
that's him there, isn't
he
it?
is legit. He's legit. His record is 71 wins, 5 losses, 2 draws, 47 KOs, and 6 kick KOs.
Holy shit.
And he's
I gotta stop making fun of him.
well, I think he's like 75 now.
Yeah, but I'm really out of shape.
But he's been in several movie franchises. We talked about Ring of Fire. There were 3 of those movies. This is the third one, Lion Strike. He was in another series called Blood Fist, and he was in all of them up to number 8. 8 of these movies.
Ausweg für den Mann.
Chris, we should do a Ring of Fire month in which we eat like hot foods and then talk about movies.
I think there's another Blood Fist after this called Blood Fist 2050, but he is not in it.
Lame.
And then
Quitter.
he's in technically the third movie of this series called Empire of Ash.
No.
We
We
watched that.
watched one of those.
We did
First 2 are the same.
You did?
The second one, which was the first one.
That's the clothesline movie,
That's
right?
yeah, that's where I'm going with this. God damn it. You guys have already seen everything I fucking find.
We've
But yeah.
been in this rabbit hole
The
before.
Empire of Ash, also called Last of the Warriors.
Nice.
And this is the second one, which was re-released. The first movie was re-released the next year as the second movie for some fucked up reason.
Yep, it's just a truck driving through the woods shooting people.
No, that's
but
the movie
it
with
has
the
some really
clothesline.
cool covers
No,
from
no,
different
no,
countries. It's got some awesome covers. And
That's
awesome
pretty rad.
posters.
Empire of Ash is definitely the clothesline movie.
No, that was an
What
Australian movie.
clothesline?
Remember at the end where
No,
he
that's
has
not
him on
the
that electric
clothesline
clothesline?
Oh.
That was
No, that was the one where it's like a post-apocalyptic thing.
Yeah, that
with,
was
like
like
the Australian dude.
Yeah.
You guys are crazy.
I'm gonna search my OneNote for clothesline.
Sorry,
It's
But,
a clothesline movie.
I sent you the trailer for that, but since you guys have already fucking seen it,
I'll watch it again.
Oh, I'll spin before I took notes.
I went through the list of podcasts. It must be one that you hid or something because I didn't see it in there.
Blood Fist 6 Ground Zero is the best Blood Fist.
Paul
I
and
feel
Sean,
like
did
I
you
haven't
read
been
Blood
living
Fist
my
6?
true life.
Did you want me to share the video, Lindsay, or no?
I mean,
Yes.
if people in the chat want to see it. Because did you hide the episode or something?
No.
In the tradition of Mad Max and Escape from New York.
That's from the first movie.
Yeah, I couldn't find a
Home
trailer
Video
for the third
presents
one.
Last of the Warriors. Starring William Smith.
There is no forgiveness for traitors.
His voice, man.
Execute them.
Lindsay, you're turning into William Smith.
Total control over the new world.
There's me. Oh, Lindsay.
Whoa! Saw nothing.
Did we watch this? I don't remember any of this.
I don't
Is
think
this
you
the third
guys
one?
did.
I don't think
It looks
Well,
like
I
it's
posted it
20%.
like
I think I would have
we
remembered. if
definitely
so.
watched Empire of Ash, but
Did we?
Yeah.
yeah, I posted it. I posted
Yeah.
it.
This is the second one. This is the third one, though.
No,
Right?
that was a trailer for the first one, the first and second one. I couldn't find a trailer
Maybe
for
we
the
should
third one.
rewatch it.
I don't think we watched
I know we did.
this.
We did.
Literally posted the link to it. I literally posted the link of us watching it.
Was I not on this one?
Probably not.
I don't know.
Maybe it was the Henry birth year.
Maybe. All
God
right.
damn it. I scrolled
there
through
it
and I
is,
didn't
Empire
fucking
of
see
Ash.
this.
It's okay. It happens, you know? Can't win them all or something. There's
Oh,
only
here's a comment from
lovers
Paul
of baseball.
Lilienthal from that. I actually have a favorite Idaho-centric bad movie. That being not only has lots of potatoes, processing plant action, but has like 3 or 4 more Oscar winners than it should. What? Paul's here. Paul, care to explain that comment?
I don't know. Anyways, time to move on, guys. We got a lot to talk about. We got to talk about Witchcraft 5. So let's move on. Here we go.
For only $2 a
Hey everyone, this is Chris, and just reminding you in the still of tonight to go to patreon.com/badmovienightshow and sign up. For $2 a month, you get access to the exclusive bonus podcast pre-show, as well as other bonuses. That's patreon.com/badmovienightshow. All right. Witchcraft 5, The Dance with the Devil. Lindsay, what did you think?
I mean, I could at least follow along what was happening in this fucking movie.
Big fan.
I
It's an
couldn't
improvement.
see everything. But you could see everything in some scenes. But I mean, it's a lot better than some of the other shitty ones we watched. I say this might be one of the better witchcraft movies. But that ain't saying much. That ain't saying much.
Wow. Becoming a fan, I see. You want a shirt, Lindsay? I can
Hop
I
on the
can-
wagon, Lindsay. We're going. Go on there.
Warm up that cricket.
Rebecca, what did you think?
Yeah, I didn't enjoy this movie. It was
Not
just
enough boobies?
I didn't understand the need for the Skinamax scenes at all. Like, all of a sudden they gotta take a shower in the basement, and
That's where
In
a
the
shower.
dungeon.
Dude, when you get dirty, you take a shower, Rebecca.
Did he just like break
You
up?
don't have a sexy shower. in the
he was
basement?
just like slapping her around, and no, I guess that
You don't
does
like
it
it when
for
your
her.
Does it
man
for some
throws
people.
you on the floor?
Does it for some people, you know?
Yeah, but
Not a fan.
Not great.
Okay. AJ.
You know how I feel about these witchcraft movies? They just seem to get better and better as we go on. Now, granted, this was no Witchcraft 3, right?
Oh,
Not quite. Not quite.
You know, and I was really hoping for a payphone scene or getting a kid off of a
That's
crime
the next one. He
storyline.
slaps around in the payphone.
You know, we didn't have those classic witchcraft moments.
Nope.
But I really felt like the sex scenes really made up for that. You know, like, it was pretty hot. It was pretty hot.
Oh my God, AJ. Not gonna lie.
Oh my God.
Big fan.
Big fan.
Spiv, what'd you think?
This movie was a lot of fun. Yeah, I think it's my favorite one so far, to be honest. Solely due to Kane.
All the movies?
Out of all of them. Yeah.
He was hamming it up really well.
Kane hammed it up so much that he just made it amazing, and I couldn't wait for his next scene.
So, big fan.
Satan!
I'm hearing a lot of likes.
A lot of likes. Aaron, what'd you think?
I'm a heterosexual male who happens to really like boobies. But the problem with this movie is the boobies. It's just, it doesn't need that many boobies.
Too much?
I loved Kane. Kane was great. I was like, holy shit, I'm actually liking a witchcraft movie. This is great. And then there just wasn't enough of him. There's too much of this other bullshit. Too many Skinamax scenes. I mentioned this in the Slack that it wasn't filmed on potato, it's filmed on the bag a potato comes in, because it's just this blurry mess of pixels. But then when the boobies come out, it's like, boom, HD quality. It just, like 10 minutes of this film is enough. Just watch the Kane scenes. That's all I have to say. I'm done for tonight. Thank you.
I'm so sad he never did any other movies.
This is the only thing he ever did?
It's the only thing he ever did.
Wow. This is good.
I liked it. Yes. I'm not quite with AJ on the Skinamax scenes because I couldn't see anything. And okay, that was actually a major problem with the movie. Is there's a lot of blonde-haired, big-breasted women in this movie, literally the rip is about 20 pixels by 20 pixels, so there's only so much you can see, and it's very dark.
On that,
so I couldn't tell anyone apart. I was like, is this the same woman
Whose
from
nipple
here?
is that?
There's one scene, sex scene where they cut to something, and I'm like, I don't know what body part I'm looking at. I don't know what I'm looking at.
If you have to ask,
I was like, do I have that part? I'm not sure.
I know. I don't think I have that part on me.
Is that a... Yeah, I don't think anyone did. I was like, I don't know what that is. It's a supernatural movie, though, Lindsay. It's a
That's
supernatural
true.
True.
I thought the storyline was actually interesting. Yes, it's like a
storyline.
And that's the thing.
It's impressive.
The gimmick in this movie is the Skinamax scenes, right? It almost kind of like, I was like, what are we doing? Like, I'm kind of interested in what's happening. I don't need to see this 55-year-old preacher man, like, start, like, touching this woman. And
that was gross.
He
was so creepy. I felt so bad for that girl.
Yeah, and
she was always fantasizing about it.
I feel bad for her. We're the ones that had to watch this trash.
At least she got paid.
She got fingered in a limo.
Oh, who hasn't been?
Is that what was happening? I couldn't tell.
Who hasn't been? It's prom night all over again. Oh, God.
But the problem is, well, actually, the solution to my problem was, as I put this on my Plex server, so then when we got to those scenes, I just started skipping 10 seconds ahead. Because, like, you couldn't see, like, if this was in HD 1080p, I might be a little more interested in those sequences, but I couldn't see anything anyways. This movie is extremely dark.
Oh my God!
Yeah, a lot of
everything's blue.
That's like the last couple have been like that way too.
Spiff, if it was green, it would die.
But it's not dark like a noir.
It's like minimally lit, you know.
It's not noir, guys. This movie is not noir.
It's not noir.
I'm going to say it is for the BMNs this year, but
a thing that didn't lend to being able to see everything is a lot of the sets were just floating sets. They were just void,
some dark spaces. Yeah,
they literally just had like a 4x8 sheet of drywall,
classic sci-fi trope,
and then some lights.
So, overall, probably one of the best witchcraft movies I think we're going to get. Because
it's sad, but it's true.
I think it's kind of the best of both worlds of the series, meaning it's the terrible storyline and cheesy shit, but also the soft coreness starting to come in. And almost the perfect combination. Like this is,
I think you're on.
This is what you want.
It's
and now,
bad horror penetrates softcore porn, Chris. That's exactly how this feels.
What does it do to it?
Pentagrams it. I'm sorry.
The first 5 movies were too much story. The next 15 movies are going to be too much sex, I think.
Probably.
Well,
this is like where we got
the hill.
I think
like if you ever done like chemical
people.
reactions and you've been mixing concoctions and you're like, I finally did it, the perfect mixture. This is what it was. It's still god awful. It's still fucking awful compared to normal movies, but yeah.
But there
like
is
Harry
an
Potter
ending
3.
to this one.
It's Harry Potter 3.
You're right in it.
There's no closet rod fighting in the end of this one.
it's Harry Potter. Yeah, it's Harry Potter 3. That's good.
No, there's a sword fight. The lady at one point,
How are
she's
there
like
2 swords anyway. But yeah,
she finds
Never
one
had
of
a
those
sword
swords.
fight, Scott?
Yeah, can we talk through like just like the overall plot and story? Because there's a lot of characters in this.
Sure,
we have our
AJ, you know what?
That's a lot.
Yeah, we're gonna dive into this.
Yeah.
The movie opens in a seedy hotel room where a escort is taking a man. This is all. Oh wait, not
rather
there.
large
Not
man.
that
the
here.
movie opens
Yeah.
with a scene from the first movie.
Yeah, of course.
They always do.
But
Has to. Yeah.
so this escort says it's going to be $50.
Is that a good price? I have no idea.
1993.
I mean, with inflation?
I mean, what
No.
city are they in? Detroit?
Oh, you're talking about dickflation.
That'd be like
That's what that's called.
that'd be like $100 now.
100. I think it'd be more like $150. Does that seem reasonable for an escort in a hotel room?
Well, it depends what they're
Depends on
doing.
the
It was a
quality.
pretty seedy
And it depends
hotel.
what you're doing. What's the $100?
Yeah, 'cause it was like
transitioning
full
for?
service.
I think it
kinda
was
thing?
going all the way, AJ.
We don't know. We never know. We'll never know.
Well, I think
it
she
was,
implies that that's what it would have been.
$50 in '93 is equivalent to $97.28.
Yeah, I feel like that's not enough money for an escort.
Especially when
depends.
you're pulling out change.
It depends. It depends how badly you need money.
Right off the bat, I felt
there's a difference
attacked.
between a streetwalker or prostitute and an escort. I feel like
Okay.
AJ would know the most about
Chris
this.
feels.
No
We're not
comment.
going to
on
talk
it.
about
move
it
on.
on the show.
I would agree with
It's
that
just going to open
statement,
too many.
Spiv
doors.
agrees with me. Spiv and I are on the same wavelength here. Spiv.
I think
a lot
it
about
was $50 because it made this guy think, oh, I'm getting a deal, so I'm going to
Yeah,
go along.
so I can, and then
Just
rob
to
it.
get the
Old
guy up
saying,
there
if
so
it's
they
too
can
good to
rob
be
it.
true, it's
See,
probably
Lindsay
too
has
good.
it right
It's
there.
probably not real, right, or however they go.
And it doesn't work out. Bam! He gets it right in the face because
Yeah,
it's all
but-
been a setup.
Set up.
It's our,
This is basically our Bunny and Clyde, right?
I like the scene though because right before he gets hit in the head, there's this whole sequence where the camera's pointed right at this woman's breasts and her breasts are revealed, and then the next scene when he gets hit in the head, her bra's back on.
yeah.
She was quick with it.
fastened it real
She
quick.
She doesn't mess around.
She didn't want to be there.
Time is money.
Time is money, and they accidentally kill the guy.
Yeah, what a downer of a way to start your movie.
It's okay though, Chris. They have a
These
good
people had
American
the
car.
worst luck.
They're fucking
kinda
stupid.
shit, right?
I mean,
That's deserved it.
that's the funny part about the entire movie is that like literally everybody happenstance happens where like all these things come together by coincidence to cause the whole plot of this movie.
But yeah, because then they've got the guy in the trunk. They're taking him, and they hit the homeless guy with the car, but they already
two
have
murders.
the dead body in the
Yeah.
car.
2 kills
so-
in one night.
Comedy.
So did the limo just see this happen, or did they have
I
to
think so.
swerve and
It
stop?
felt like it
It
was like
was
an intersection
confusing.
thing. Like they both kind of collided at the same. It felt like the couple had hit him, but the limo was right there.
Yeah, but
so
then the
they-
limo's there, yeah.
Yeah, because they swerved or something.
And evidently some demonic spirit
But,
was just
yeah.
hanging out in a homeless dude.
But it's all
Yeah,
yeah,
Sharpie.
exactly. So
Yeah,
you
Sharpie.
have the criminals killing 2 people in one night.
Mm-hmm.
The homeless guy happens to be possessed by some ancient spirit. The preacher guy comes to the rescue of the homeless guy and gets the ancient
Yeah.
spirit put in him. And then not only that, but the criminals happen upon a dude just at a fire who happens to
Yeah.
be an ancient magician guy.
There's
With
a
the
lot of
voice
them
of
out there.
Jeremy Irons.
There's a lot
He's
of
a
magic.
wizard, Aaron. He's a wizard,
A lot of
Aaron.
magic out here.
He's a
I'm
That's
gonna
what we're
make
getting
some
at.
coffee.
There's magic everywhere.
Yeah, he's a wizard who loves coffee. You want some coffee? I'm gonna make some coffee. You just you just gave us coffee. You're already making more coffee.
Who doesn't love
Chill with
coffee?
the coffee. I love fucking coffee too.
All right, so these
he's a good
assholes
taste.
meet him because their car breaks down, and Tony doesn't know how to fix cars.
I think their car breaks down on purpose, right? The wizard make their car.
What was
break down?
I
behind
don't really
him?
care.
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably
It was very pixelated. They had like a
It's like a
hut, or was it a
shack.
house? I couldn't tell what they were walking
It's a
into.
Is it a tent?
It was so pixelated.
Love
Was it a
Shack.
cave? Like, what was it?
It's Love Shack. So they go in this Love Shack because they knock him out like they did with the first guy, hoping to score something from his Love Shack.
Because they're that fucking stupid. He's like, yes, I'm a collector. And they think he's a bill collector. Like, he's got...
Right.
Yeah.
Why would they
That makes
jump
sense.
to that assumption?
Because
Bill
they're
collector.
stupid.
That's not even like a real thing anymore.
Well, and they think that he's got money, even though he's living in a shack.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Subsiding
They happen
off of
upon
dirt,
though.
water and campfires. He's wearing
It
a
actually
robe.
sounds not that bad, actually. To kind of live off the grid like that.
Yeah.
True.
It's the way to do it.
He might
Just
just
get
be
storage
frugal,
container.
and he's just saving
Aaron.
his collection
Aaron,
money.
he might be frugal. Do you ever think about that, Aaron?
Maybe
Instead
he's
of
like
judging?
undercover boss, you know?
I think he, would. He could be a Fraggle.
I love
A frugal
Fraggles.
Fraggle.
And that,
What do you
that-
think those crystals tasted like? That always intrigued
No, I've
me.
always wanted to know.
Hmm.
Do you think they're just
Rock
like pure
candy.
sugar? Yeah, I think they're just pure
Probably.
sugar. But then, like, you can't just live off of sugar unless maybe the Fraggles' DNA and their like genetic
They're pure
makeup is
insulin,
different.
Chris. They have to eat sugar.
Constantly
else they
need to
die.
eat sugar.
In this scene, I noticed this in this scene and a couple other ones, but I think this is one of the first times in the movie you notice it, where they're around the campfire, and there's no music, and there's just audio and like room noise, and it's really eerie when the places in this movie when there's no music at all, and you just hear people talking. Like there's like these big gaps.
Well, AJ,
Did anyone else notice that?
Do you
Like
really-
huge gaps.
do you
you don't
wanna
need
hear
music
that
when the background
music?
noise is going. There's no room for background music.
That was from the VHS rip.
It was just the rip. Everything is the fault of the rip.
Yeah.
Nope. I choose
We
to
watched
think
this
that's
thing
not the
in
case.
pristine
Huge scenes where there's no
1080p.
music at all.
I'm gonna search here for a virgin
You guys
copy
didn't notice
so we
that?
can watch
Like
it.
massive amount of missing music in this, or there just
Yeah,
is
it
no
felt
Yeah.
audio.
Yeah, where
It's weird.
the background noise would be so loud.
Yeah.
Like the
So she-
footsteps as Hayes getting
Shuffling.
out of the limo were pretty ridiculous.
Not as bad as in Witchcraft 4,
Yeah,
where they're walking
that's
that-
the one.
Oh yeah, where they're
the
walking
phone
after the
booth?
That was
Yeah.
over all the
and
chips.
the music was like cranking sometimes. Some
So
good shit stuff.
she happens to find what she assumes is a sword worth thousands of dollars. It's bedazzled. It's beautiful. And this is really gonna.
That's pretty sweet. Look at that.
That's the shittiest sword I've ever seen in my life.
beautiful.
It's like a
terrible.
prop
They're not
sword
even
for a high
glued
school
on
play.
properly.
That's a high school play prop sword.
Yeah,
you're
it
right.
is. Yeah.
So
Terrible.
that's like the first 20 minutes of the movie is setting up that this lady is going to become under the spell of this wizard and make a deal
Yeah.
with him because he is a debt collector and he knows of her sins.
It's a lot of setup.
And he also drinks a lot of coffee and he's an old wizard.
Yes.
You know, when they said he was a bill collector, they really weren't that far off, were they?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
He is a collector of
gotta
debt.
pay your debt.
Give me your amoebas.
And like old Jack
Yeah,
Burton
right.
says,
Like old Jack Burton says,
Pork Chop Express.
souls look like a jellyfish.
And
all right, moving
so
along.
I didn't realize for the longest time that our main character, I guess he's the main character, is supposed to be.
It's the same guy.
That's
yeah.
that's
Same
my
guy.
question. That was
Yeah.
my
It's
question. That
Billy.
if
It's
that
a-
was supposed to be the
William.
same character from
It's-
the early.
Go-
It's not
go
that.
away,
We
Billy
didn't get any
boy.
lawyer scenes. That's the problem. We didn't have any like courtroom cases.
Yeah, he
no
talks
kids that get off
about his
crimes.
court cases.
I
and
can't
that's
use
all
my
we get.
powers.
Yeah.
Well,
we
and
needed
then
more.
the girlfriend talks about how we moved into your parents' house where all this spooky shit happened.
I do
Was it
gotta
the same
say,
house from the first movie?
I don't know, but I gotta say about Billy. Billy's a player because he's got all kinds of women in every movie all the time.
It does.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
at
It's
least,
that
I
witchcraft,
mean,
man. It's the
the
magic.
guy playing that character in this one isn't that great, but he at least has a pulse.
I mean, he's a lot
How
better.
dare you?
It's a big improvement.
I don't know.
over
But he
the
doesn't
guy.
like.
fell in love with
I
that
like.
monochronic acting.
Yeah, I liked. I like football
The
and
monotone.
That's a great effect right there.
nailed it. This is the ugliest bed I've ever seen in my life.
There's monotone.
But it
deliveries,
actually
I
looks
miss
pretty
them.
big. Look at this
They grow
guy.
on you.
Yeah, I see exactly. I'm with AJ. Kind of
Yeah.
grew on me. And this guy's like, he's too clean cut. Like, he's too
Yeah.
together.
He doesn't
Like, I
look like a
believe he could be a lawyer. And I like that about Billy, is that he was really dumb and just like football. And that was what worked
Well, he
for me.
fit the public defender kind of thing, you know?
Yeah. He helped that kid.
Mm-hmm. He
So-
cared about people, not the money.
It all turns out that this evil warlock is running a magic show in a strip club where he's just stealing people's souls, and he's planning on opening the gates of hell here in this strip club.
It was
Yeah.
a rock dance
I mean, it's a
club.
great place to do it.
And it was a strip club, wasn't it, too?
The first one he goes to where he
It was
meets
just like
Billy
yeah.
is a rock dance club.
Yeah, that's where he performs. It's a dance club.
Oh,
You
see,
may be
I thought
chosen
I
to
thought it was
serve
I thought it was a
Satan.
strip club that
Why
they
did
were
you say
doing
it was
these
strip
magic
club?
shows. I thought I just assumed.
Yeah, so they're going on a date to the strip club. That makes sense.
You don't do
Did
that.
this-
You've never done that? Come on, AJ.
It's
You haven't
like
lived
second
until you've
date
done that.
kind of
But
thing, yeah,
she
second-
wants to go
Is
to
that what
the
you guys
club
do?
and he doesn't.
You gotta filter him out early. Did anyone else think Kane looked like Dio? I thought he
A
looked
little
like
bit.
Exactly. That's why I
Yeah.
like. That's why I watched it. That's I think why I liked it.
Yeah, I wrote down Kane looks like Dio as well.
Mm-hmm.
He was like a rainbow in the dark, honestly.
He was a plus. He was a plus, wasn't he?
Oh man.
He was what?
He was a plus for this movie.
Oh, he saved this
Kane?
movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the
Yeah.
best part.
I have another question.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Kane realizes that Billy is a warlock. He's like
Uh-huh.
this tool that he can use to help him gather souls and collect debts because he's such a powerful warlock.
I need you to be my holy
Okay, this
diver.
guy has known he's a warlock for how fucking long, and he's still
remember.
so
remembers.
stupid.
Wow.
He's so stupid. He, doesn't use his
use
power.
powers.
No.
Lindsay, that is
doesn't say
100%
that.
why the old actor was so much better for the role, because I believe he was that dumb.
Yeah. I think he just forgot.
It's like, wouldn't he understands about his abilities and be able to recognize, oh, this is an evil force. Everyone else can see it, but he can't.
You can't see it. He's
Can't
too,
figure it
he's
out.
too good.
And that is the conflict of the movie, is Billy gets under the influence of the evil warlock and is used as a tool to gather the souls for
What a
this warlock.
twist. We never
However,
saw that in a witchcraft movie.
However, no, we haven't. AJ. However, the
important.
preacher who is newly possessed by another demon thing
Mm-hmm.
figures it out and uses his psychic lady to create a circle that
Yes.
can control Billy so he's not under the influence.
Yeah, because when
But
he's under
he's got to
influence,
remember
he's
to
just gonna
stay
be
in the circle.
sucking it
Except
up.
he's like immediately out of that circle, and it
Yeah.
doesn't make
Well,
any sense.
okay.
When you have a shower in the basement.
You skipped the whole part where the lady's blowing him right next to his girlfriend.
That's what I
Yeah.
want to talk about.
That scene was just
That is
ridiculous.
some magic.
How
That
heavy
scene
of a
was pretty
sleeper
hot.
is his girlfriend?
Some
Jesus.
I
magic.
thought maybe she was put under some kind of
Had
spell,
to
but
have
then
been.
she was
Had
like
to have
rolling
been.
and
But he
Yeah,
doesn't.
you guys are
he
getting this
doesn't-
all
sleeping
wrong.
on her
She's
stomach.
thinking,
She
Hold on,
I
hold
should
on.
be
One at a
upset,
time.
but this means I don't have to do it anymore.
But he doesn't remember it the next day. So did it happen?
Oh, it happened.
Dude, if you get blown, if a
Trust me, I would
if a
remember.
warlock gets blown for the
Like Dan Aykroyd,
Stairs.
Ghostbusters.
does it force make a noise? The question here is, did he use his magical powers to make her do that, or like what was the deal? She just was enticed by him.
She was
She went there to possess him,
Yes,
to
to
go
control
get
him.
the.
She sees
Go
the
get
hot
the
Billy
soul.
and wants some.
She was.
That's how
sucking
you
this thing
suck out
up.
the soul.
I guess.
Yes. In erotic fashion, yes.
It's how you control men.
But it not
Take
wrong.
notes,
It,
everybody. Take notes.
it leads to one of my favorite scenes of the movie. This one has audio. Let's check it out.
Stop! In the name of Abraham, don't dance with the devil.
Okay,
What a fight
I
scene.
like how
music.
in the name of love.
How do we
We've
not
got to
love
talk
this?
about music next.
they chose the mystic lady, and then they needed her to speak some foreign language. to seem more mystical, and they chose
You mean-
German.
German, yeah.
Oh, the White Witch. Yeah.
It's like, what? It's not mystical, but okay.
It's good times. They said the name of the movie and everything.
Yeah.
Don't dance with
Right.
the devil. Roll
We got to talk about
credits.
that music. You got a guy who looks like Dio, and instead of having a rock like metal soundtrack, you get this bird in every scene.
Yeah.
It was cool.
I was here for it.
Mm-hmm.
How are you there for that?
Because it was cool.
Music was
It was cool. It
terrible.
worked.
What are you talking about? It was
Witchcraft.
perfect.
What do
It
you
was
want? Music was
it
the
fit
weakest
right in there. It
part.
was like a puzzle that they pieced together and it fit. It was a perfect.
I want to
puzzle
talk
piece.
about the shower in the basement.
All right.
Jesus.
Because I
Is
think
it-
it's so interesting.
Number one,
You don't
is
have
it
a basement shower?
in the basement.
Is it a
It is.
shower?
No,
Or
it
did
was
he
a
just,
busted pipe.
He just
It was
broke the
exactly
pipe,
pipe?
right? Yeah.
I don't think it was
Oh.
a busted pipe.
Which means that water is really cold.
He was busting.
Except for
think
it's
it was
actually a
like-
sewer. It's a sewer pipe.
Yeah.
He was laying pipe.
No, we'd be able to tell. They're all in white.
Why didn't they finish their basement? Why is there like metal grates down there? And
It's a
stuff?
prison.
All right, AJ, I would like you to pan your camera around right now.
Yeah, are
It's
there
a
grapes
dungeon.
on your windows? Pan it.
You know what it
You pan
reminded
it
me
around
of?
somebody showering right in the corner.
It
of the room.
reminded me. I'm pretty sure. I wasn't certain, but I'm pretty sure that's the same set from the fourth movie at the end when they're in the basement with the metal grates
It's
and stuff.
possible.
It looks just like that door.
I was so I
I
was
don't know.
just.
Seems different, but yeah.
Is he a Mormon? He's got these like
Dude.
white jammy pant things going on.
I
You
don't
have white
care.
jammy pants?
He's a warlock.
Look, I don't care what is going on, but when you have white see-through clothes, I'm just gonna be looking for stuff the
Yeah.
whole time. So like, I have no idea where they
yeah.
were standing. I was looking through his pants the whole time. Like, can I see something? I think I can. I think I can, AJ.
Oh,
This was
now
a
they're
very
wet.
artful,
Now they're
artful
wet.
film.
I want to talk about the 55-year-old preacher man and how he's a groper.
Okay.
Like, what? Why did this
It's
woman
okay she wanted it.
go along with this?
Because she has been waiting for it to happen
she's-
for
yeah.
so
because she's-
long.
Yeah,
I think she has father
lines.
dad
Dude,
issues or something.
Dude,
like,
this is how Christianity works.
Ew.
I'm just saying.
Ugh.
what do you mean? That worked for everyone
Where'd
involved.
Aaron go?
Aaron got disgusted.
Aaron's
She
out of
did.
here.
Fuck it out.
Your job as a woman is to worship men. Come on.
I'm pretty sure it's in the Bible, AJ.
Oh my god, it writes itself.
Well then, okay, so he's possessed now. The boyfriend is possessed. Will is, and he just attacks his girlfriend and slaps the shit out of her.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
she calls
Throws her down on
the she
concrete
calls the
floor.
she calls a doctor
Yeah.
who's a mandatory reporter,
Mm-hmm.
Not back
And-
in '93.
and they're just like, "Yeah, this is fine. Your
He's-
face is all
he's
fucked
Just
up,
make
but it's
sure he
okay."
doesn't do it again.
Yeah.
Tell him to use
Dangerous
the other side
behavior.
next time.
He
it was
probably had a
93.
good reason.
It was 93.
I mean, so like, there's moments though in this movie that like I can add up to the storyline going on here. Like, yeah,
True.
he is being influenced, and so that's his influence. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But this whole preacher seducing his assistant and having multiple sex scenes with her is literally
dark.
just put in the movie just
Yes.
Well, it's
for
because
Skinamax.
the demon thing, the spirit.
I know it shows
infected
his
the
change.
Preacher.
Yeah,
But,
and
like-
it shows the erotic elements to the magic. It's all connected.
You're a pervert.
It's
I wrote
erotic
down.
art, Chris.
True art.
I wrote down "fuck you, Derek." I don't know why.
I don't know, but fuck Derek.
Was it the band member that he comes to collect his soul?
Could be,
maybe.
yeah.
The douche guy at the club, maybe.
What did you
Yeah.
think of the collecting of the soul? Horrible.
Yeah,
What is it?
he,
It was like
like,
a,
rips
it was like
out
a
his
floppy
heart in
disk
this
or
one,
something.
right?
Yeah.
And it goes into his
You
cape
could-
when he collects it.
You mean the
Oh, yeah.
Jellyfish.
There it is. Here it is. Look at this. Look at these scenes. Oh, look at that.
I
That
think
looks
it's an
great.
amoeba
That
here,
looks
yeah.
great.
Give me your
Pee on
amoeba.
it.
Oh yeah. I
Wait, is
got
that the scene
I
where
was
everybody
actually
starts
watching
dropping
that.
over too?
Holy dive!
I was watching that scene and I was like, this is pretty impressive for witchcraft.
True.
This is pretty good.
It's a great song.
He's got the sword and everything.
Which leads to an epic conclusion. Actually, an actual fight. We don't get many of those in these movies, but they always end with a sacrifice at the end.
Now I have a question here because they both have swords.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they the same sword?
Well, there
No.
can be only one, Spiff.
But where did Billy get his sword?
Oh,
Billy has the magic
Warlock.
sword. The bedazzled
Got the
sword.
magic stick
He's
on
got the
it.
magic sword.
It has those rhinestones on it.
Yeah.
He's a rhinestone cowboy.
And Billy uses his magic sword to cut off the demon warlock's head.
Dio gets decapitated.
Must take him
Dio
days.
gets decapitated. You can't really see any of it because it's so goddamn dark.
Look at that. Do you see the ghost come out of him?
I saw that ghost sneak out of there.
That was the best part.
Oh, it was like 3 frames
It's
of
setting up the
How did you not
sequel.
like this movie? That was badass.
Bad ass. And that's it. That's Witchcraft 5.
Just bad.
Dude, Aaron, come on though. This is much better than the last Witchcraft movie.
This is my favorite Witchcraft movie.
It's so much better than the fourth one.
Yeah.
Fourth
It's
one
terrible.
was so-
I hate all the porny
fourth one was
aspects
bad.
of
Third
it.
was
But
good.
The third one was fun. The second one was fun.
I think this would have been the ultimate Witchcraft movie of all time if they would have kept the original actor as Billy.
That guy was terrible.
I know, but I
on to
loved him.
something.
He was so bad, but I loved him. Kane was great though. Kane was great villain.
It was good.
This one was cheesier in a lot of ways, which was good. It was great. Let's listen to a little bit of the music though in the credits.
Oof, that's
Just
the
a little.
best
Let's
part.
check this out.
That's that softcore music.
That's
Softcore porn music.
that.
Chris,
that
do your chest
reminds-
thing.
No. Yeah. Oh, I'm not your clown to dance for you, Aaron. Whenever you want.
You're not a
But I
private
will say
dancer.
that music, that keyboard tone is like great late
Electric
90s,
piano.
medium, early mid 90s adult contemporary that I would hear when I was getting my hair cut at the barber, Sandy Farmer Barber Shop. That's what she would play.
Farmer.
Yep, she'd play
She's
that
great.
shit. She's dead. R.I.P. One love.
Yep.
She cut the best of Paris. I don't know if she's dead, but I assume she is because she's old back then.
She's pretty old then.
You can only cut hair for so long before you die.
It's true. Predators
That's
about
what they
to-
say.
The devil came to collect her soul.
Oh shit!
Fuck you, Dirk.
In exchange for your soul, you get a mediocre barbershop built into somebody's house in a rural community.
All right. Any alternate titles?
Sounds like fucking hell to me.
Oh, I got a few.
All right, let's hear 'em, Aaron.
Okay. Witchcraft 5, Lap Dance with the Devil.
Ooh, that's good.
I'm a stage actor. Dio like my acting? Dio. Holy Muff
Oh, I
Diver.
get it.
Holy muff.
Horny Diver.
Did you say Holy Muff Diver? Is that what you
Yeah, I
said?
did. I shouldn't say that. Caustic Jizz Symphony, because he like opens his cape and it's just like white stuff flying everywhere and everybody falls over. Also, I trademarked that's my new band name, so have you ever danced with the devil in the pale white porno set light? Witchcraft 5, this time the devil wants more than just your soul. He wants your butthole too. And then finally, he Kane. He saw, he touched some boobs.
There's a lot of booby touching.
There was.
That's what the
A lot
Skinemax
of
is
ground
all
to cover.
about. It's all about groping.
It's gross.
Yeah, looking on IMDb, there's only like 3 people in this movie that have IMDb pictures. And one of them is a guy who's been in like almost every J.J. Abrams movie. He played Snap Wexley in the new Star Wars movies.
There's a guy named Snap Wexley.
Yes!
That is such a George Lucas name.
That's like Jar Jar Binks for the 21st century.
Is he part of the Jizz Whalers?
The Jizz? No, not the Jizz Whalers. It was the Caustic Jizz Symphony, Smith. Get it right.
No, the band that's playing in the Mos Eisley Cantina is called the Jizz Whalers. No joke.
Really?
Really?
Fucking Star Wars.
Jizz
Anybody
Whalers?
else have any alternate
The planet.
titles? I didn't have any either, Aaron. Thank you for all your preferred shit.
Found a home.
Lindsay,
Witchcraft 5.
yeah, we've done so many of these. Lindsay, would you recommend Witchcraft 5? The
No.
Dance with the Devil.
No.
Well, because all the rest sucked. And if you watch this, I don't know. It's like the ratio, the curve is so fucked up because all the other ones were so shitty that I can't tell if this one is good or if it's
not
just
good.
compared to the other ones.
No, Witchcraft gets its own scale.
I know it's hard to tell.
side, Lindsay.
I don't think anybody should watch any of the Witchcraft movies.
No, what are you saying?
Skip them all.
I've been
Skip them
waiting
all.
for you, Lindsay.
Don't do it.
Oh no.
Two Nevermore.
Oh no.
Rebecca.
No, I'm not gonna recommend it.
AJ.
Look, you have taken this journey with us and have decided to dive into what is the world of witchcraft, and you have to see it through. You know, as I said many times on the show, we do the hard work. Yes, this movie had some problems, but man, it was hot, right? And man, did it not follow the last couple of movies and provide great storyline, brought the character through from the other ones, right? You gotta ride it. You gotta ride this way to the end.
You gotta ride it, AJ.
I recommend it. Next
Come
to
on, ride it,
3,
choo-choo.
This was pretty good. This was pretty good. Now I know some people might like
I
this
feel
one
like
better
you've
than 3.
embraced your whole Rod Serling counter character thing you do for your sci-fi show now.
Maybe.
In a world between space and time.
I just think
and
everyone's
boobies.
so hard on witchcraft.
Lots of boobies.
You get too many action movies, and then all of a sudden
No, this
witchcraft
is fucking garbage. That's what it is.
Yep,
This is
too many
Witchcraft
You get a couple
5.
Skinamax scenes, and you go right
Okay,
off the rails.
Witchcraft
Can't handle it.
5.
Can't handle it.
It's only gonna go downhill from here.
Oh,
I've been seeing this.
Lindsay.
Can you go
gonna go
downhill
up
if you're
and up.
on the ground already?
I know it's not gonna be a very
Gonna
long
dig a
ride.
hole.
Is it a hill if it's underground? Like, I don't think
You
that's
have
how
no
this
idea
works.
what we're in store for.
I do.
You might think
It's
you
that,
do.
that ratio Chris was talking about. That magic ratio is going to keep tilting the other way.
It's gonna be real perverted. Spiv.
Yeah.
This is a solid yes recommendation for me. If you are in the Witchcraft movies, you should just skip to number 5 because it's the best.
Whoa, skip the 5. What a
Whoa,
recommendation.
whoa. Let's not get a little hasty here, Spiv. Let's not get hasty, okay?
He's
This
right.
one
It
is
is
the
backwards.
best.
Watch
This one
it
is
is.
the best.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Which isn't saying much.
No, 4 is the worst.
4 is the worst.
really bad.
No, 3,
so far.
2
3
is the
might
worst.
be better than this one. Okay,
2
Aaron,
wasn't
what'd you think?
bad. 2
had this
2
hot
was,
mic.
I already
terrible.
went, didn't
2 was
I?
awful. No, you
Did I
didn't.
go?
2 was awful.
No, we know you're going to recommend
No, I can't recommend this. This is fucking terrible.
No.
It's the best Witchcraft. Huh?
Aaron, think about your words.
Yeah, okay. You know that movie where the plane crashes and they have to start eating people to stay alive?
Alive?
Alive.
This is like that, but with movies. Like, you're eating human flesh. I really liked Bob, and he tastes terrible, but I gotta eat him. You guys are forcing me to eat Bob. I want nothing to do with any of this. It's all tastes like
Wow.
Bob.
Look at Aaron taking the high road.
Big fan.
Not a fan.
Big
Terrible.
fan. Big fan.
Best Witchcraft, though.
So you'd recommend it?
Big fan.
No, God, no. That's like, which is your favorite kind of enema product? I don't want any of them.
But if you were trapped in a room, you would pick this one to watch.
Oh, I'd gouge my eyeballs out with a spoon.
Just wait till Witchcraft 6 where it's just all perverted.
I think we
and
should just
everyone's
take
like,
that as
"This is the
a
best movie we've ever watched."
recommendation, Chris. I think that's a plus.
It's not a plus.
I'll say this. If you've watched Witchcraft 4, then watch Witchcraft 5.
Oh, of
Because
course.
it's
Like you're already in. You're in
you're
so
already
deep.
in.
You can't
That's
get out at this point.
But,
Are you on a
I don't-
podcast and the co-host force you to watch movies? I guess you're watching Witchcraft
Then
6.
watch the next one.
I think Witchcraft 3 is still better than this one,
Yeah.
but I like this one almost as much.
Which one was 3?
That was the one where he had
4 without the noir.
he was trying to keep his lover alive.
Yeah, it was good. Hit that
That's
fight
the
scene in
that's the one they
house.
fight with the
fell on
closet rod
stairs.
at the end.
Yeah, that was epic.
Oh,
Fucking
fucking
Found that,
dog
that little
shit.
hit in the
3 was
backyard.
bad. 3 was
Yeah, I'm with you guys. That was
So
epic.
good.
It was really great. And so a reasonable human being probably won't enjoy the Witchcraft movies, but I thought this was pretty good. So yeah, it's an A plus.
Sounds
Thumbs
like
up
we're
for Chris.
split. We're
split.
3 and 3.
It happens sometimes. It happens. You know, can't win them all, AJ. Can't win them all.
I know.
Does it
But
need
I
to
can't
happen?
wait for Witchcraft 6.
I hope the wheel lands on 6
so,
right
too.
away.
Back to
Back to back, motherfucker.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, time to move on though and play a game. Hey, oh.
Game time, baby.
Your theories are the worst kind. You try your best and sloppy, and your conclusions are highly pleasant. Shall we play?
Hip
my
hop,
gosh.
hypnosis.
We didn't even talk about that scene.
Yeah, so part of the shtick was that he was a hypnotist. So he hypnotized him to do all sorts of stupid things, and then he didn't remember any of it. But so we're going to talk a little bit about hypnotism.
Yes.
How many types of hypnotism are there?
0. It's all fake.
No.
6.
It is real.
It's
I'm
real.
going to say there's probably quite a lot. There was different ways to hypnotize people.
I've been hypnotized.
There's like the
10.
spinning thing.
My dad could
Sleep
hypnotize
hypnosis.
He
There's
would use it for
subliminal
therapy.
messages.
I've been hypnotized in therapy.
Yeah,
There's that one in Office Space.
Tyler Transit was hypnotized at a...
No, actually, I had a conversation with him about that. He
Did
said
you?
he faked it. Yep.
Ah, interesting.
10.
All right, there are 5. We've got traditional, Erickson, cognitive behavioral, regression, and solution focus.
You forgot ranch.
Nacho cheese.
Those are good things to put
Ketchup,
on a pretzel.
pretzels.
Honey mustard.
When is World Hypnotism Day?
Ooh.
January 4th, March 4th, August 4th, or November 4th?
I hope
March
it's
4th.
March 4th, because then we just missed it.
It's March 4th.
August 4th.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm with Lindsay. August 4th.
Forget the 5th of November, because on the 4th you were hypnotized like an asshole.
It is January 4th.
January.
Start the year off right.
It's a nice.
That is a really bad. Chris, did you make that graphic?
I hired my dude on Fiverr.
Exactly. That's what I meant. I wasn't criticizing you. Just you finally got around to hiring the Fiverr guy. Why are they business people in a crowd?
That's what a hypnotist
Look at that
looks
angle.
like.
They're shooting down on him too.
It's so bad.
What the fuck is that? You could literally call that anything else.
I hate that bevel.
You know why they do that?
Yeah, but
Why
World
they put them on
Hypnotism
white
Day
like that?
is trademarked.
Dude, that looks like it's from the late 90s.
They're on white like that so they can cut out and add people that weren't there. That's why they always do that.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Tricks of the trade.
In what year was hypnotism first recognized?
Sometime in the 60s, maybe?
Yeah, 65 or something like that.
No,
I'm
it's
gonna
older
say 1850.
Freud,
than that.
40.
I'm gonna
40.
Yeah, Victorian sometimes.
1792.
Victorian.
1889.
42.
1770.
Damn.
Whoa.
So long ago.
Yeah. How many
bullshit.
hours of training do you need to be a certified hypnotist?
2.
Certified.
There's no such thing. You just read a book and pretend.
500.
You pay people in the crowd to
be
do
a
it.
psychologist. You can do it. I'm gonna say No, it has to be pretty high. 200. 200
Yeah,
hours.
200.
No, it's not gonna be that much. 15.
5.
Come on. 100 hours.
I think we
I
should
kinda
How
wanna
about that?
do this
You
now.
like that graphic? Is that
That's
one
not
better?
bad. 100 hours. When you think about it.
That
That's
graphic
actually a
is
lot
way
better.
better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a nice graphic.
Like how the brain kind of circled around.
Yeah. Who is the father of hypnotism? Is
Fucking
it
Benjamin Franklin.
Stefan Stoop, Franz
Don't-
Mesmer, Gregor Fassin,
Mesmer.
or Jonas Magno?
All right, just saying this right now. If one of
Gregor.
you fuckers say I look like that guy, I'm quitting the show for it.
Franz Mesmer.
He's like a pug in human form.
Yeah, you realize it's just your dog. That's what he is. Franz Mesmer.
Steven Stoop. It's Stefan Stoop.
It's Gregor Fassin.
No, that's a made-up name. Gregor.
Stefan Stoop.
It's Franz Mesmer. That's where
Wow.
mesmerize comes from. So
That's
that's why I have the others like
Yes.
stupefy, fascinate.
That's good.
Magno.
Clever.
It's good.
True or
I don't
false?
get it. No.
You experience hypnosis every day.
True.
Yeah, it's called.
I have to. It's the only way I can get through the day.
It's called advertising.
Can I just zog me out, make me think I've been fishing all day?
Well, isn't daydreaming like a form of hypnosis?
I like how his ribbon there says magician.
Maybe.
It is true at least 2 times a day. And daydreaming, watching TV, like if you're driving somewhere and all of a sudden you're there
3 miles down the road and you go, how did I get here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called escaping this horrible reality.
Yes. Your brain's like, you've had a really rough, buddy. Let me take over.
Let me turn off.
Welcome to Florida. What the fuck?
Well, what is that guy about to do to this woman? I don't like
true
this.
or false, you could be hypnotized against your will.
I think she's going to have something against her will.
I think you can be tricked. You can be tricked and not being aware you're being hypnotized, depending on the circumstances. I'm going to say true. It's probably rare.
False.
But...
Is he Ukraine
True.
False.
It is false. You must be willing.
How does that work?
I think there's something going on there. I mean, never mind the fact it looks like she's the same person.
It's like a progressive commercial.
That's Flo.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I like Flo. A little bit.
Blobbles.
All right.
That was fun.
All right.
Yeah,
And
nice
you're
job.
all hypnotized.
I've been hypnotized.
Did it work
I
out?
talked
I
about it
can't
on
wait
the
to watch
pre-show.
Witchcraft 7.
Yeah, it's a real thing. It's not what
Oh,
you
I
think it
skipped
is,
six.
but
You
Talked
it's a
about it
real
in the
thing.
pre-show?
Yeah.
I don't remember
We
that at
talked
all.
about it. Nice to know
We
you
were
listened.
too hypnotized.
Maybe you
to
hypnotized
remember.
me.
Thanks for waiting for me, guys.
Thank you,
We can't help
Rebecca.
it.
That
You
was
have
a
to
good
make
game.
mashed potato
Yeah,
sculptures
I
or
don't-
whatever the fuck
we
you
don't
do
know what
all
the
that.
fuck you do. Yeah. What
You work on your shelves.
putting
for the
Henry to
last
bed.
12 months.
Oh, here we go.
How does that take
All right.
45 minutes?
Doesn't.
He goes to bed at 8:30.
Man, he
Put
stays
him in
up
bed at
late.
8.
Put him in bed at 7:30, so we have more
Dude, he's
time.
in bed at
4.
7.
Or is he 5?
Yeah.
He's got to be
How old
5.
is he?
Jacob goes to bed at
He's
8.
4. He's 4.
8.
No, he
4
goes-
and he's 8:30. That's so
crazy.
No,
late.
he
What
goes.
time
He
does he
goes,
get up?
he goes to bed at 8, but he never just sleep until 8:30.
I put him in bed at 7.
you.
Down at 7.
All right. It's time to move on, though. Time to move
What do
on.
you
You gotta be tough, man. I'm telling you. Get too
I
soft,
need
they run
you.
all over you.
Yeah, look at
I
how
need to
wrinkly
watch
my
Witchcraft.
hands are. Guys, look at how...
Start
Oh my
8,
God,
and then it's
Spivs.
8:30, and then it's 9.
It's old
and then
man
it's-
hand,
Then they're a
Chris.
teenager,
Old
and it's
man
1 in the
hand.
morning.
All
You're
right,
like,
guys,
what happened?
I'm cutting you off. You're cut off.
We need a
moving on.
Witchcraft camera.
I'm cutting you
Chris,
off.
Chris, you got 5 minutes.
No,
You got
we
5.
I suggest we read some listener feedback, sir.
Make it so, number one.
Emails. You tiny little emails. You precious little emails. Where are you?
Last week we checked out Future World. Yes, Thirsty Wasteland. James Franco.
The only thing thirsty about that movie was James Franco. Oh, yeah.
Oh, zing!
That was a zipper.
Paul Lilienthal actually gives us alternate titles for this week's movie, Witchcraft
Oh, really?
5.
Jumping the gun.
Damn.
Witchcraft 5, as bad as this one is, the next 11 are all significantly worse.
Don't say that.
Oh, no.
And my
Why did
favorite.
you watch all those? Why would you watch all those?
Because
without...
it's Paul Lilienthal. You gotta do something on your way.
Dude,
from
Chris, the
Ottawa.
truck protest was just the boring thing. You had to put movies on.
Yes.
Speaking of the truck protest, I read that they went and circled the Washington D.C. Beltway in an effort to like hold up traffic,
Nope.
Yeah.
and traffic ended up like separating them, so they couldn't really do anything, and they gave up
And then
after
they
a
got
day.
mad because no one covered it.
They said, welcome to
Yep.
DC, motherfucker.
I like how they're protesting like mandates that don't exist anymore.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
Well, in some worlds, people think they do.
Yeah, but see, in Fox
Depends what
News,
news
it
In
says
Russia,
there's
they
stuff.
think
yeah.
they do.
Guys, we don't got time for this. We got 3 minutes until Chris has to leave.
I have a meeting.
You're more
Witchcraft
stressed than Chris is.
5. Savor the lavish production values while you can. The shitstorm is coming.
Oh.
This does not make me look forward to number 6, Paul.
No.
Getting back to Future World, Mike DeRosier liked this movie when they were at the strip club, and then it fell apart. Plus, it started out overworking bullets, but it never went anywhere. Like maybe at the end, the bad guy should have died from the gun.
Yeah, the bullet thing was weird.
There
That
were
would have
all
been a great
sorts of-
idea, Mike.
Yeah.
Good
In
3-line.
what world do
Yes.
bullets stop working because you're in a desert? It's just stupid.
Yeah,
I think it's because they just didn't have them.
Do
I mean,
bullets
you
go
can find
bad?
gasoline for your motorcycles.
I think they
you can
use
get
them all.
bullets.
my whole thing was like, if you can make motorcycles work, you can make a gun work, because it's like the same thing.
Yeah, you could.
It's all just
It's not the same thing at all.
Widgets and shit. Yeah, it fucking is.
You render
It's
some
fucking
human
insane.
fat. And you put
Chris,
it in
is your
that
pistol
bullet.
powered by gasoline?
Oh, my pistol.
Aaron, I'll show you what my pistol's. My pistol's powered by whatever's in Witchcraft 5, I'll tell you that.
Bad acting. Bad acting. 20 pixels?
Dave O'Black has some alternate titles for Future World. The Real Doll T-800. And Goldilocks and the Thirstiest Wasteland.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Not bad. Not
Man,
bad.
that movie
at
was
all.
a gross movie. It was grosser than this one. And this
I
had, like,
completely
a
repressed it
55-year-old
from my
man,
memory.
like,
It's James
groping a 25-year-old woman.
Aaron forgot we watched
It came up
You
in
didn't even
Slack and I
know.
had no idea what it was. I literally forgot all about it.
When we get comments on like old podcasts and says stuff about like things, I have no idea what the hell people are talking about. I don't remember any of that shit.
Do you want to read your comment from Spoilers, Chris?
No, I'm not reading that.
Oh,
You're not going
God.
to read that one?
No, it was an angry writer of the movie left us a really mean comment because
I just want to see my little girl.
look,
was-
I'm
he
sure
was
he,
upset.
you know, the creative
Oh, is that
mind
that
behind
movie?
1998's Gary Daniels spoiler. Yeah,
Oh, that movie had a lot of potential.
I think we all liked it for a lot of,
Yeah.
and he was very bitter and just said a bunch of mean things.
He was
I
mad.
think
that
he's
you
mad
liked
because
it.
they didn't make the movie he wrote. And
Yeah,
he's so
yeah, that's what
blaming
it
us.
sounded
Well,
like.
no
yeah.
shit,
That
dude.
happens.
Then don't sell your movie. What the fuck?
We'll make the movie he wanted to make. Cause it,
I would love to sell a movie for $2,000. You can do whatever the fuck you want with it.
who else here? Matthew Pfeiffer. AJ's wrong on who Rumor Willis was in the film. She was the,
I
she was-
thought so.
Apparently.
I thought so.
Who was she?
Aw,
she was
wasn't
the
groaning lady?
waitress at the strip club.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah,
That's kind of disappointing.
the
Who
mecanic in
was
the
Grunts
garage.
McGunnicuddy?
I thought she
That
was a
was-
bigger character.
Grunts McGillicuddy.
Grunts McGillicuddy was Margaret LaViva.
All
right.
La Viva, Las Vegas. All right.
Well, thanks for correcting
I'm
us
running
on
out of
that
patience here,
before.
guys.
I'm sorry, Aaron.
Why are you running out of patience?
I'm just tired and I just don't care.
He's
about
stressed
this
because I have a meeting right now.
Yes.
Meeting.
Why
You're
is he
late for
stressed
your
for
call.
you?
Yeah.
It's just how my brain works.
You still gotta
Okay.
spin the wheel and stuff.
Empathy, man.
Yeah, spin the wheel.
We got another
That's it
15
for
minutes.
that's it for our comments. If you
Spin the
want to leave comments for the Witchcraft 5,
They know
I'll
how
read
this
them.
works. We're 300 episodes
Oh my
in.
God,
They know
Eric,
it's a
that's
fucking
true.
wheel.
Oh my God.
know what?
Holy shit.
Let's just end it here. Just
Holy
Now you know how it
shit,
feels when I
Eric.
do the history hole.
Eric,
And you guys
chill.
just like constantly
Holy
try.
shit.
All right,
All
we'll
right,
watch
all right,
Witchcraft
all right.
6.
Everybody
Moving
calm
on.
down. Everybody,
Done.
just fucking calm down.
Well, wait a minute.
It's over.
I do not see
Witchcraft
barbarians on here.
Everybody calm the fuck down.
Yeah, that's because
I'm not putting that garbage on here. But I put on
instead.
some other thing on there for you called Lost Empire. All right, we got the Dark Lurking, which looks fantastic.
Dark
We got-
lurking.
I got that.
This is the stupidest title.
Do you think it's an alien ripoff?
The lurking turd.
We got
You
the
get a
Dark
movie on the
Lurking.
wheel? Make sure it's an alien ripoff, guys.
We got the Dark Lurking. We got the Dark Future.
Jesus
Some sci-fi movie. We got Cardiac
Darktober.
Arrest. We've got Witchcraft 6. We've got the Lost Empire, which is some sword and sorcery bullshit, and we got
right.
DNA, starring one Mark Dacascos.
I like how
thought
all
we
these
were
are
done with
That
sword
one's
and
pretty
sorcery.
good.
movies.
So
I've
we're gonna
seen that
spin.
one before.
Here we
Come on, Witchcraft. Let's double up.
Six.
Double down.
Double whammy.
Come on.
So close.
Cardiac Arrest, and Spiv Taylor says you didn't read her comment.
In fairness, I was kind of being a dick and talking over him, so I apologize.
Oh, okay.
Spiv, you want to read her
I
comment?
don't want to read her comment. I skipped it on purpose, Taylor.
Why?
Wow.
She says, "So glad I didn't watch Witchcraft. I'll just watch Grizzly instead."
A
Well,
bear movie?
I don't
I
know.
believe Lindsay's talked about Grizzly before.
Oh yeah. That
I
was that
talked
one you
about
saw.
the sequel, which is
The
fucking
Revenge.
terrible.
Right?
Grizzly 2, The Grizzlying.
All right. So Cardiac Arrest was chosen. Let's check out the trailer. Here we go.
No one is truly safe.
We think you're next on the list.
Cardiac arrest. Anybody's heart is available.
Don't say anything or you're dead.
Even yours.
Oh no!
Drama? This might be
I'm
unwatchable.
so
This is like
intrigued.
70s horror, right?
Dun, dun,
Wow, it's-
dun.
All right. So from
Call it.
1980. Here's the
This looks fucking terrible.
here's the description. A weak-stomached homicide detective investigates cases of hearts being surgically removed by San Francisco slasher, but soon discovers a black market for the organs. Across town, a man must make a tough decision when his wife needs a transplant. Cardiac Arrest.
None of that's in the movie.
It says it's a slasher. It is available on Tubi. It's from 1980. It stars Gary Goodrow, Michael Paul Chan. All the pictures of these people are all old. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, it's from 1980.
1980. That's what 40
Dude,
years ago.
Fred Ward is in this movie, and Ray Reinhardt, which has his image. Red Reinhardt was who played Vice Admiral Aaron in Star Trek: Next Generation episode Conspiracy Spiff.
Oh man, which one was?
I
don't know.
Yeah, you should know. Maybe watch this movie.
I should know.
So that's what we're watching next week. Cardiac Arrest from 1980.
So don't bother tuning in.
So if you
it won't
enjoy
be as
the
good as
episode,
that telephone movie, I guarantee that.
It doesn't look that bad.
That movie was amazing.
I think this Cardiac Arrest movie is going to be pretty sweet.
I'd rather watch New Year's Evil than this thing.
I want to watch Telephone again. That was a great movie.
Murder by Phone?
Murder by Phone, yeah.
Murder by Phone, that was a good one.
This looks all right. Cardiac Arrest. I think it'll be a nice change of pace.
I think this is going to be terrible.
There's going to be no titties in this movie.
Guys!
We set the bar too high with Witchcraft.
That's our new rating system. 2 tits up. Is that?
No. How dare you people?
I didn't say that.
I come to these movies for good storytelling. Okay? And Witchcraft 5
storytelling?
And Cardiac Arrest will
Say
as
with
well.
a straight face?
Yeah, no, 100% straight.
He didn't at all. He's like, go to your meeting, goddammit.
That is it for this week's episode. If you enjoyed it, go to the iTunes, leave a review. It helps out the show.
Who has a meeting at 10 o'clock anyway?
I don't know. I'm going to talk about something. I don't know why at 10 o'clock. It's so fucking late.
10 o'clock at night.
I know. That's it for this. Let me finish the fucking
10
episode.
o'clock at night.
Dude, Chris, you got to go. What are you doing?
Oh my God.
Wrap it up.
You don't even call people past 7 o'clock.
Witchcraft 9. Wrap it up.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. That's it for this week's episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go to the iTunes, leave a review. If you want to help out and support the show and get access to the pre-show and all that bullshit, all that extra fun stuff, you go to patreon.com/badmovienightshow. Sign up and get there for like $1 or $2 or a couple dollars a month and get access to all the bonus stuff. We do the movie watch along. We do the pre-show, we do the Slack, we have the games, we're going to do Battlefield Earth again. We got a bunch of stuff going on. So go to Patreon. Shut the fuck up, Smith. We go to patreon.com/badmovienightshow. Very unprofessional show this has become. And that's it, guys. Is this the donor? It very much sounds like it's going to be like the donor. So that's it for this week's episode, guys.
Bye.
We'll catch you here next time when we watch.
You should have had that
Cardiac.
Thirsty Wasteland movie,
All
Lindsay.
right. Good. Bye.
Bad Movie Night Podcast. Podcast. We hope you enjoy listening to Bad Movie Night.